I think like my favorite experience in school was there was this new study abroad program between my second and third year. I was in Paris. It was an experimental filmmaking workshop, and it was 6 weeks. And it was the first year of that program, so we were kind of the guinea pigs. We had like brand new cameras. It was I sort of conspired with a group of friends of mine to all like apply, and we all got in. And so it was a small group, and a lot of us knew each other already. And honestly, the film I made there, which was just like 5 minutes long, I didn't really put much stake in it in terms of like, oh, I'm making something that's gonna like do a lot for me, going forward. Like I was just very in the moment. Trying to make something within the confines of that program, and that film ended up doing so much better for me than than my thesis film, which I made a year later, which was like 20 minutes long and had like 15 cast members and stuff. Like this like small 2-person kind of surreal thing in French, of course, because I was in France, and I mean, I didn't want to just like cast my classmates. I wanted to like work with some local actors. So I like wrote a script in English, and then they knew English, so they translated into French like on site. And that film was called Breathe In, Breathe Out, and that just like did so much more for me in the long run than anything. And I think like not having the expectations.
And that's on your website?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, I think I saw it. Yes.
And that was like the film that got me into Sundance Ignite. And
wow.
It's like the shortest short I've ever made, and it's just because I think it's the most successfully like a short film, than other things I've made. Like my thesis at NYU, I think the main issue with it is just trying to be a feature. It has a feature length film's like amount of story, and I think that's a crux that a lot of people encounter in film school is like we're only ever watching features, we're only ever thinking about features. We're maybe writing features in our writing classes, but short film and feature length film are very different mediums. And I think that with the film I made in Paris in that program, it was just like I knew I was making a short film and I wasn't trying to do anything else. And I think that just was better in the long run. So yeah.